I ain't got nothing to say about this fanfic. Let's read this fanfic, shall we? The fanfic is called Twilight Sparkle Kills Hitler, or aka Twilight Sparkle's plan to kill Hitler. So let's read it. Oh god, this is gonna be so horrible. One day there was Twilight Sparkle, and she was reading their extensive history, and she saw something about humans, and she was very confused. Why had the Princess Celeste never told her about humans? So she thought she should go and affirm Celestia on and ask her why she had never heard humans before. So Twilight ran to Cassie, where Celestia was, and she had to ask, she weigh at least the goods as Discord were on the loss again. Princess, where are the humans? She asked the princess, but she had no idea what humans were. So princess, what the hell? Where? So princess just said, Twilight, humans are fake, except they do not exist. What? And she pushed Twilight outdoor and told Gears to escort her to door. So when she got to library at home, she told Spark to take notes. She was about to find humans. She searched all day throughout library and found one humans called My Camp. Twilight already read in it before, but she are not now. It was the humans. She told Twilight about dangerous jizz bangers, whole rolls, and palace called Germany Mini. So she got teleports and said to Germany. Twilight and Spike traveled through time and arrived at German, and following day from where with the other 6 mains and start Twilight and Brent or whatever. They were in room with Hitler, and Hitler did not care about them because he was laughing at the evil G's. Ah ha ha! That G's are all dead, and out a mare will fall to my herd. Twilight saluted him in typical Nazi fashion. Hello, are you my little horse? Said Hitler. I am Twilight Sparkle, and I am here to kill more Jesus for you. Hitler laughed. They all laughed, did. Ha ha! Little pony, you are my little pony, and we shall kill more Jesus. Soon Twilight cave grin proposed to eliminate Jesus, and they laughed at there were no more jizz. with the jizz. What's up with that? You can't type the word Jewish? With the jizz, they eliminated the first. You can't spell a word for nothing. Who wrote this? A 6-year-old? Jesus Christ. Oh. With the jizz eliminated, the Fagerly, oh great, using that line from that movie, and his favorite pony were happy with him. So they got her drunk. Ramil murdered for being there, but he was dead and betraying German women. No, was the time of invasion. The wow, you had America, but you just had to put the in. America and his ally, Britain and Russia. Wow. Italian and what the hell? Where is this? Regentel for the war with his sovereign Oyen when Twilight did kill most jizz in the world, taking his army whole, leaking his powerless, so he cuddled and helped knock them and the Nazis, so he shot himself in his head. Wait, so basically Hitler just committed suicide and saved his people in occupation Nazis of Germany. But this was not enough, and Hitler invaded Russia and Latin had lost. Hitler boomed the Brita to pin the devastation, and they surrendered it, and Nazi power America fought bravely. And when lost, President said before dying, America never fall for fronting Nazis, and Hitler hung him by nets until he died. Hitler don't not invade Japan as they did ally him. Hitler stared at Twilight's delicious flank. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no. Savoring the look of the curling waves of the purple plot. He couldn't resist himself any longer. He unzipped his pants to reveal his ultra power Fagerly boner. Twilight looked at one of pure terror as his Washington Burgundian cock grew to unimaginable proportions. It's in perfect English now. Okay. She blushed when her eyes met the Fagerly's cock. Oh, Twilight, midlife owes its pleasure. Knives be dirty sluts, and she never has the sex wits for me. Twilight blushed even harder. Twilight's you, me, fuck this, me. Twilight considered this for a moment. She was still a virgin and hoping to save this for a special sun pony. But this was her Fagerly. She couldn't just not have sex with him. She sighed and nodded her head. Yes, my Fagerly, I will fuck you. Hitler's face lit up with joy, and he slowly walked towards her. Oh my god. Oh, this is ridiculous. Why? Why would you do this? Twilight prepared her body. Completely unaware of how sex works. Hitler's chest thrust tentacles out. What? And wrapped around Twilight's legs, wrapping them together. Okay, so now Hitler can make tentacles appear, alright? He moves more tentacles towards her flank. It was like a Japanese anime! And they wrapped around Twilight's legs and wrapped them up. Around the flank. And shoved 4 or 5 of them into her wet pussy. Twilight began moaning and screaming from her mouth. Quiet, man, gabbling, you hear me, you? Outside the door, goblets of stroking his cock at the sound of the faggot making love with his alien form. Twilight had come several times now, but with no hold to escape her body. What? She began swelling from the juices. Faggot noticed this and feared his lover's life. He tore her stomach open. What? This now for may continue the coming. What? I screamed in what? I feel like throwing up. Anyways, so I screamed in agony and was muffled by the faggot raping tentacles. Hitler was on the verge of releasing his load as Twilight's vision faded. He began to thrust his tentacles in his acid load in her body, and her body blew up in a gross mess, with all of her holes been filled with faggot tentacle cocks. Hitler was saddened. The only girl he had ever truly loved was dead. But the next day, Applejack proved Twilight's Jewish heritage, and he admitted suicide at the shame of losing his alien virginity to a Jew. The other ponies sat down and cried for their friend, who was little but red goblets left splattered on the wall. Ugh. Little did Twilight know she's dead. Little did Twilight know she was the one who saved America from utter destruction of the Third Reich. Okay, by offering her body up to the Supreme Leader's anti-sadistic lust. The other ponies then went home and cried for their friend. You had to screw up right now. Come on, you're doing so good. By died for their faggot, and they carted Nazi party in Equestria for all the Nazis and regurged and lured and for their faggot, and soon Celeste us was a Nazi and dressed like Hitler, Basti, all the Nazis of God for the world, and the mules and the zebras and the dolphins and dragons died for their massive extinction and billeted status year of Hitler and Canterlot, and made it Hitler and Alicorn, who was best friends ever and ever and ever, and was always loved by the people, but they were not there. We're not people, but they were ponies who so there rejoiced, expected Hitler, who was dead now. In the end, Earth pulled army of Equestria through hot purpit as Celestial gave up frightened and Nazis enslaved pony, and ponies fought back shaved Eve and Equestria that President Obama said, "Thank you, Applejack." And And the press was now the ponies forbidden and Evan until the next time the Nazis would meet them in battle, until aliens invaded left the humans. Ponies would help their companions, but then Celestia gave speech to ponies saying, "My little ponies, today we were braving and fought it with the enemy of world, land, and lending the evil of Nazis, who know dead now." That's a good speech. Bravo for that good speech. Love a speech. But the regretted word aliens now. They died to defeat Nazis forever of us. And they died bold. And believe Twilight Spoglet. Whore died dying. Dolphin, Hitter, and Gorge. Ballet and wits. And sex was hot. The plot. Man, she was not the bat, but she delicious, and she believes. Rarity says, "We all learn lessons not to die for evil, because in the end we will die for nothing. So we die for not evil and live happy, belonging lives, and wife and husband, family." All laughed except Rainbow. Dadja, how this sad Twilight died young as feeling, and she felt like kill herself, as she knew she had friends who couldn't help here live on he shot himself. The end.